Tamil Nadu's dramatic polling day has begun in right earnest with stars from everywhere emerging to exercise their franchise. There have been quite a few dramatic moments as well. I'm going to take you through all of them. But after months of intense campaigning, some of the most high voltage campaigning that Tamil Nadu has ever seen, the state is voting in the first state election in the post-Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha era. Both of those towering figures are no longer in this world. They're no longer on the political battlefield. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Edapadi K. Palaniswamy voted in Edapadi, while Deputy Chief Minister O. Pannirselvam voted in Periyakulam. DMK Chief M.K. Stalin and his son Udhayanidhi, who is also the party's candidate from Chepauk Triplicane, voted in Chennai. Stalin said that people are angry with this ruling government. That's been his biggest calling card in this election. MNM Chief Kamal Haasan, along with daughters Shruti and Akshara, also cast their vote in Chennai earlier today. The man who bowed out of a political career, actor Rajinikanth, and former Sivaganga constituent Finance Minister P. Chidambaram were among the first to line up to cast their votes early today before the crowds came in. All 234 constituencies are going to the polls simultaneously today. It's a single-phase election in Tamil Nadu with the fate of nearly 4,000 candidates being sealed. The AIADMK BJP PMK alliance is pitted against the DMK Congress combined. Edapadi, Kolattur and Coimbatore South will be the key constituencies to watch out for, as Chief Minister Palaniswamy, DMK Chief Stalin and actor-turned-politician Kamal Haasan are contesting from these seats.
குடும்பத்தோடு வந்து எங்களுடைய ஜனநாயக கடமையை நாங்கள் ஆட்சி இருக்கிறோம். தமிழ்நாடு முழுவதும் அமைதியாக மக்கள் ஆர்வத்தோடு வாக்களித்துக் கொண்டிருப்பதாக எனக்கு செய்திகள் வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. ஆக ஜனநாயக கடமையை முறையாக தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்கள் ஆட்சி கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். இதனுடைய முடிவு மே 2ஆம் தேதி சிறப்பாக இருக்கும், அது உறுதி. அதாவது ஆளுங்கட்சிக்கு எதிர்ப்பாக இருக்கிறது என்பதை நான் தெளிவாக உணர்கிறேன்.
What is the message to the people of Tamil Nadu?
Please go and vote. It's your right.
And how confident are you about it?
I am very confident. All the candidates will be confident.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
The next course of action is just educate the people more about this caste distribution, how disastrous it is for their life and democracy's survival. I think that's the way it is, and it has to change.
Appeal for the voters, and you will have more responsibility.
Vote not for cash. That's my appeal.
Ma'am, how does it feel to be a BJP candidate for the first time, donning the saffron shawl on you? How does it feel on the big day today?
As a candidate, it feels great. Representing BJP, representing our Honourable Prime Minister, definitely feels completely elated. And it's not about the colour, it's about the duty. And here we are working for the people under the governance of BJP. We have seen India flourishing. We have seen with all kinds of problems that we have faced in the country in the last 7 years. BJP government has made sure that people, they live very comfortably. All the schemes have been brought in to make sure that there's a development, there's employment, there's a safety for women. And we have been working for the country to flourish. So I think that is what is important.
Okay, I want to go across to our reporters on the ground, giving us the very latest. I think we have Akshaya Nath on the ground. We have Nolan Pinto reporting as well. We also have Pramod Madhav. Akshaya, it's been 3 hours now into the vote. The sun is up there in Chennai. Very warm day there. All eyes on the big seats in this single-phase election. What's the latest right now? And give us an update on the voter turnout as well.
It has been a very, very sunny morning, and we're seeing that the crowds in Tamil Nadu are eager to vote in the first half itself before the sun becomes much too bright for people to take. And what we have been told by the Tamil Nadu Secretariat is that in the first 2 hours, that is from 7 to 9 itself, 13.83% of votes have been polled. And in the city of Chennai, 10% or over has been polled is what we're given to understand. And Dindigul has the highest number of voting that has happened in the first 2 votes, and it is seen that in Thoothukudi, the least number of votes have been polled so far. And where we are is Nandanam Shiv. This is the constituency where MP Udhayanidhi Stalin will be coming to vote, and we can see the precautionary measures which have been put into place. There are women who are sitting in the entrance itself, who are doing thermal scanning, giving sanitizers and providing gloves to every single person who's coming in to cast their vote. And they're saying that this is a measure that has been put forward by the Election Commission to ensure that everybody is safe during this pandemic period when they're coming out to vote. The social distancing norms which have been put into place. Similarly, all the senior politicians as well as stalwarts who are coming in to vote today have been following all the protocol. We saw actor Ajit, Surya, Karthi, actor Vijay, all of them going in to cast their votes, apart from superstar Rajinikanth, Kamal Haasan, and also right now we're being told that, many of the senior leaders are looking at a time when they can go and vote, and they're expecting voters to come in and vote this time more, because 4 factors are there. One is the anti-incumbency factor. Second is that there is a new entrant, Kamal Haasan, who's projecting a third front, which is something that Tamil Nadu has been looking forward to. And 3, there is no Jayalalitha, no Karunanidhi. Who will be the Dravidian leader who will be bringing forward the legacy of the Dravidian culture is something that we'll have to see, whether it be Edapadi or DMK. And 4th is the women factor shift. The number of women voters this time again is 10 lakh more than the normal men voter. While the men voters are 3.09 crore, the women voters are 3.19 crore shift. And last time also we saw that the women were the one who decided on who was elected to power, and they had given the mandate to AIADMK. Will the same thing happen this time? That's something we have to wait and watch. The AIADMK's manifesto shift, we need to remember, it's appealing to the women. They've promised 6 gas cylinder, a washing machine, solar stove. All these are targeting women, and they have been saying that the DMK is completely against women, and these are the factors in which they've been campaigning also. So will these factors play in? We have to wait and watch.
Very interesting. Lots of hours to go for polling. More stars expected to come out as well. Pramod Madhav is at the Eldams Road polling booth, where there was a bit of a starry eruption just a few moments ago when Talapati actor Vijay descended there on his bicycle. In fact, India Today was the first to get those images for you on your screen of the superstar actor, who's usually notoriously media shy, arriving there on a cycle, sending out what appears to be a pretty significant political message. He usually comes in his car there. Pramod, things slightly quieter now after Vijay's superstar entry there at the Eldams Road polling booth.
Well, Shiv, we can very clearly say that, we're at currently Neelankare, this location in Chennai, Neelankare polling booth, and this is where Vijay came over. And interesting factor is that, just like you very clearly mentioned, he is media shy, but he knows how to give out a message. Now, that, like Vijay riding a bicycle, if you take it with least concern, it's just about talking about fitness and things. But if you take with maximum concern, it's about fuel price or so, because in Chennai, the petrol price is going up. It's all the way up to 93 rupees right now. And that's the reason, so many speculations have started. But however, Vijay has not said anything about it. All he did was ride a cycle, come to this place, cast his vote and go. He was madly surrounded by crowd. It only showed that the star power and everything still persists in the state of Tamil Nadu. And that is something we cannot actually negate, and that's the reason such a large crowd also gathered for Ajith Kumar. Unfortunately, an incident occurred over there as well, similar with Vijay, but very clearly not talking a single word. Not even we tried putting the mic, we asked him what was the reason he was riding a bicycle. No answer, nothing. He was mum, just walked inside. His fans were touching him all the way. Then he came out and just left along. Not even saying a word, but giving out a message. Is that the question is, did he give out a message about anything political? He didn't want to answer. He simply walked away. Even after that, we went all the way back to his home. There also, he did not respond to anybody. His fans were standing outside. He did not give out a he didn't speak to anyone. Just went inside. That's all. The only message: come, cast your vote, and go. But that message seems to be really strong one.
Okay, I'm gonna get TM Veeraraghav, who's with us as well, joining our coverage. Veeraraghav, good morning. Thanks for being with us here